This dogs migration is confusing as fuck. Oh my god. I don't know if any of you guys are in the same boat as I am, but I popped onto the animalfarm.com/dogs credits. I realized I had a bunch of dogs. Then I thought, okay, this is a lot of information that's just been dropped on me. I need a couple days to think about it. We have until October the 18th to make a decision. I'm not sure if you guys have or not major decisions, but I've already made mine. I'm going to tell you what decision I made and why I came to this conclusion. Some of you are not going to like it, might be a bit controversial, but it is how I'm seeing the lay of the land, the economy, the crypto market. Generally, like, people are in a lot more trouble and strife financially than I think some people might comprehend. And is there going to be a cash grab, right? Can there be a cash grab? Because they're being vested. Well, we're going to have a look through this stuff. So, that's a lot of information. Essentially, I'll give you the ending straight away, right? I went 60-40. So 60% just straight up dogs, single asset dogs. I took some of my LP tokens, turned them into dogs. And I went 40 BUSD LP with dogs. No BNB with dogs. None, right? Fuck BNB. Because we're in a bear market. I think we're going lower. I think we're going to see like 11, 12, 13K Bitcoin quite soon, as in about 3 months, maybe 4 months. Then we're going to have a long ass bear market until probably 2024, where we're going to come back up. It's not looking good. The charts, the whole crypto space is looking crap. The world economy is looking crap. There's food shortages, it's growing, winter's coming, gas is going up, there's not enough gas. And I think that really everything is going to get worse. We're going to see recessions and depressions, and God, this is a happy video. So by preparing for this, right, I'm thinking, okay, how am I going to best use the animal farm? Because I'm not saying I'm bearish on the animal farm. I'm bullish on it. It's probably going to be the best yield farm that's ever been made. And it's going to make people in tough situations a lot of money, because that's what we want to do. So I figured I'll tell you the way that I fixed it up so that you can also consider it. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a degen. Let's have a look first at what is going on with the dogs. Let's start at the beginning here. The sponsor of today's video is going to be the Mischief airdrop miner, the man. Did you know there's a new miner in town, and it's a BUSD miner? And the greatest thing about this BUSD miner is that it has a fee, right, when you go into it. That fee buys drip, then it airdrops to my drip team 3. Ooh, nice. It has 2 games. It has a sniping game, pow pow. And then on the 1st of October, it's also going to have a lottery game, cha 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 cha. The man. Have you checked it out? Link in the description. The end of today's sponsor. Right, so if you have dogs, if you had dogs in your wallet at the pause, then you can claim those dogs. I claimed about 100 dogs, right? And they're credited now, and they're in my wallet. I'll come across to this white paper, which you cannot find on the site, by the way. I'll link it in the description. Of course you can't find it on the site. Of course you can't. This says, dogs will have a variable tax of 6% to 90%, 90% tax on your dogs. 3% of the tax on dogs is burned, permanently removing it from circulation. Great, it's deflationary, awesome. The remaining tax is swapped for BNB and now BUSD. 2/3 of the tax is being swapped for BNB and is sent to the dog pound. 1/3 is being swapped for BUSD and sent to the pig pound. Essentially, your dogs then have this 6 to 90% tax, and there's 2 ways to lower it. We come up to the top of this page, we have 2 scores here to lower that 90% tax, right? First, we have the wallet loyalty score, which is going to be a maximum of 30%. And by, I guess, holding your dogs in your wallet or staking them possibly, then your wallet loyalty score will go down 2% monthly to a maximum of 30% down. So that is 1.5 years. If my rough maths, quick maths is right. Okay, that's a 1.5 years, right? It's a long time, especially for a farm with a reward token. The other one is the token loyalty score, which would be that other 90, take away 30, take away 6. Yeah, the other 54% of the tax is dealt with the token loyalty score. Of course it is. So probably, if you want a profit take on your dogs anytime soon, you're going to be paying a hefty, massive tax, of course, but then that tax is being paid into the dog pound to pay out BNB and BUSD. It's a vesting idea for your dogs. Now, this isn't an option. If you had dogs, that's where they're going to go, right? That's what happens. So that's what happens with dogs. I'm not yet clear on a couple of things. If I'm farming for dogs, do they also have a 90% tax, or are they not going to have a tax? I don't know that. I haven't listened to the massive AMA, so I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out soon. Or if you do know, please let me know in the comments, because that would also be a bit weird if I'm farming for something and then I'm getting a 90% tax on the thing that I'm farming for, because that is frankly insane. Moving on, but not moving on. Sorry. So the other, the other thing is, of course, this single asset staking dogs called the dog pound. There are two ways to do it. You can either put them in standard and then get, I guess, the BNB rewards, or you can auto stake them, auto compound, and then it will actually form liquidity for you in the farm, forming dogs and BNB liquidity. Yeah, making you pigs. Okay, so there's two options there. The benefit of using the auto compounder is that you're going to get a 1% reduction as opposed to a 0.75% reduction. So if you want to sell your dogs, then you'll be able to sell them faster, lower tax if you use the auto compounder, and at the end of it, you're going to have yourself dogs and BNB liquidity. But like I told you, fuck BNB. So therefore, I'm going to be going into the normal compounding of dogs, because I want to be using the pair of my dogs up with BUSD, because it's bear market. Like I said, I'm all doom and gloom today. I'm not very positive about anything. So yeah, I'm going to do that. BNB sucks at the moment, even though it's one of the strongest performing assets in the entirety of the crypto space. If Bitcoin does go down to 11, 12, 13,000, then we are going to be looking at like a $200, $150 BNB, which would be bad, right? So it would wreck your dogs. BUSD is like a shield protecting the world from your dogs, right? The economy from your dogs. Even if dogs dumps, your BUSD is going to protect it from that dump a lot too. So that's why we're going in the normal compounding. Getting rewarded in, let's have a look, let's check that. Stake dogs, earn BNB, yeah, so I'll earn the BNB, sell the BNB into BUSD, and pair it up with the dogs I'll be earning in the farm. How am I going to earn the dogs in the farm? I have a couple of pairs I'm going to be putting in. I'll be putting in, of course, stablecoin USDT BUSD liquidity. I'll be putting in probably, if they have any others with BUSD, like Bitcoin BUSD or ETH BUSD or BNB BUSD, I'll be putting in there. Any pair with BUSD I'll be putting in. These ones like ETH BNB, Bitcoin BNB, I will not be putting anything in there. And of course, dogs, right? Which is here, yeah. So the dogs BUSD, great. Dogs BNB, nah, fuck it, no, not interested. No, I'm not getting caught with my pants down again. Okay, so that's the dogs. Not too difficult. Let's summarize quickly. If you have dogs and you've claimed your dogs, you have two options when you get them. You can either put them into the auto compounding or the non-auto compounding. They both reward BNB to you, but the auto compounding will set you up with dogs BNB, stake it in the farm for you. But then the non-auto compound, dog pound, will just give you BNB. You can do what you want with it. So those are the two options. The benefits of using the auto compounder are that it will reduce that tax on the dogs that you're staking, so you can sell them eventually. Or the benefits of the non-auto compounder is that you can sell the BNB into BUSD and pair things that way for more security. Right, next, the plot thickens. Right, we also have two options for swap. We had, credit your BUSD in dogs, credit your BNB in dogs. Let's get the cat out of the bag. First thing first, my credit BNB in dogs. I did have a lot of BNB in dogs during the last farm because we were kind of in a bit of a bull market. Things were cool. BNB was awesome. Everyone had it. Yeah, it was great. It went from $50 to $500. Woo, yeah. Bull market. Well, now no. So fuck BNB. Again, I turned all this into dogs, and I will be using it to earn BNB to turn that into BUSD to squirrel away, right? So that's what I'm doing with that. Done. The credit BUSD in dogs, though, I'm okay with this, right? BUSD with dogs, fine, shield them. If you chose dogs, you will get the USD value equivalent of your LP tokens credited to your wallet, I guess, in dogs. If you choose LPs, they will be vested at a cumulative unlock rate of 2% a day once the farm launches. Okay, so that's 50 days. If you hold the LP, then 50 days until they're all given back to you, right? Then you can start moving, I guess at 2% a day, you can move them into the farm, earn yourself more pigs. Staked LP tokens in the vesting contract will earn 35% APY paid out in dogs when the animal farm goes live. Okay. It's too much. I just want to farm. Fuck. Right. So what did I do? Of course, then you get paid out dogs, but it's not clear whether these dogs, these dogs here, are going to be also 90% tax, and then you have to wait ages to be able to profit from them or not, or to hold them or stake them. Oh my god. What I did was I took half out and just moved them into dogs, right? Just so that I can get more of that BUSD, right? The play I'm making at the moment is I want to get as much BUSD as possible. And then I took the other half and I'll just be taking 2% a day, putting them in the farm and getting more pigs, right? And because, right, the thing about pigs now is that they're a much more desirable token than dogs. Dogs are too messy for me. I think it's a bit ridiculous. It's cool because it's DeFi, so it's kind of DeFi chess. Like there's no right way or wrong way to play this. But at the same time, oh my God, it's giving me a headache and it's stressful because it's a lot of money, which I did have in the farm, and it was my money, it is my money that I purchased and I farmed with my assets to get these dogs, but now it's kind of, it seems like an uphill battle to actually keep or get the value out of them. Especially if the price of dogs starts to fall, then it's going to be a bit of a bloodbath. There's a lot of FUD, I'm sure you've heard about Animal Farm because it's been locked for 7 months, that how many people are going to just think, okay, I'm going to take the tax. That's great, then you give me BNB and BUSD. Great, thanks. How many people are just going to try and sell as soon as they're unlocked? Quite a few. There might be a bit of dumpage on it. I won't be one of them. I want the BUSD. So that's where I'm at with this. But the point of this video really, and I've just shown you how confusing the dogs is, right, is that we're looking at this completely the wrong way. The whole point of dogs is to make pigs, right? That's the whole point of dogs. That's what I thought. The whole point of the doggies is that you can use them to get the highest APR to earn yourself more pigs. By earning the pigs, you can then stake them and earn BUSD, which gives you the funds from the farm. Pigs make BUSD, but really, come on. They are vested too. The pigs are vested 2% every day if you put them in the pig pen. So, you know, I have a pig pen here. I haven't taken any pigs out. I've claimed no pigs. I've just been building them up. I have 130 pigs in here. If I decided I wanted to take my pigs out, though, I can take out 2% a day, right? That's it. I can take out 2% a day of my pigs. So just like the dogs, they're actually locked in there. So that's also not the best idea. But wait, there's another option. A fair option for yield farmers, which is, in my opinion, the reason why drip is going to be going back up above 50 and hitting that 100 on the launch of this farm. There's a fair 10% tax on drip and drip BUSD liquidity tokens. Yeah, this one here, the original and best, right? I can stake my drip, right, with no vesting fee. Yeah, how do I do that? I come to the animal farm. I'd go to drip liberation. We'll open up this drip liberation contract, right? I can put in BUSD, Bitcoin, Cake, DAI, ETH, whatever. And then I can purchase liquidity tokens. 2 options then. I can go to the garden, which is a printer, right? It's printing money continuously for me. Coming up to 10 million plants, up at 8 million plants. I have $488 for half a day's work in my garden. But of course it is an ROI contract, so the funds you put in there are locked. So that's not too great because in the other ones we have a 2% vesting fee, we have a 90% tax on the other one. So if we don't want to lock anything up, so then we can come into the farm section, and in the farm we will have the option to stake this one, right? Drip BUSD. This is the one that's the most important for me. It earns me pigs. It means I can completely sidestep the dog shit, right? And I don't need to worry about it. All I need to do is concentrate on getting enough pigs. Then I lock up the pigs and I take the BUSD rewards. I build up value in Drip BUSD. Drip is never going to collapse to zero. It's the best platform in the world. If you don't know about it, you should be researching it, right? So that's it, right? Drip BUSD is the play, right? It has the 3rd highest APR in the farm. And I can stake them. There's no vesting fee on my Drip LP. There's no wallet tax on Drip LP. There's no loyalty score on Drip LP. There's no unstaking fee on Drip LP. I earn pigs with my Drip LP. I can sell some pigs. I can stake some pigs, earn BUSD. And if I want, I can take the Drip BUSD later, put it in the garden and earn more. Excellent. Yeah, it is the clearest, simplest method that I can tell anyone who's going into the animal farm to do, because the rest of it is just driving me mad. Like, I don't know if you are going through the same confusion. It's kind of building anxiety. It's making me anxious, actually. So how am I going to make more Drip BUSD? I'm going to use my faucet. I'm going to use my garden, right? So I'll use my faucet. I'll have drip. Unfortunately, I remember back in the day that I could go to the Liberation contract. Where is it? Liberation contract, and I could take drip and make drip LP tokens with it. But at the moment I can't. So I'm going to have to pay the tax for it to make drip LP tokens, apparently. I used to be able to just use drip, because what I'm planning to do is start claiming drip, claim out my drip, then pair it with BUSD without selling it. It's key. I don't want to sell the drip to make the pair. That's counterproductive, right? So what I'll be doing is claiming. Go here to trade, then liquidity. You might need to find the tokens, right? For me, it should just pop up. Yeah, drip BUSD. Then I would add the liquidity instead. Taking my drip, pairing it with my own BUSD, fresh capital going in, building my pair. That's right, it's 2,000 LP tokens. Yeah! So build it now before it's too late. Build your garden before it's too late. Build that drip faucet up before it's too late. Start pairing your drip BUSD. It's the simplest and easy way to get the best deal from the animal farm, in my humble opinion, without the confusingness. I mean, I'm all over the place. As you can see, I'm in every single hole of this. So the more complicated parts of it I will be explaining in later videos once it's all running, but it seems like this is one of these things that you can't really explain what the hell to do until you've done it yourself, because there's so many unknowns, and I don't have the time to listen to like hours and hours of AMAs to get everything up. It's going to be tough. So that is my opinion on the animal farm. That is what I'm going to be doing in the animal farm, and that is my advice, not financial, but it is my advice to anyone who wants to listen to me of what you should do in the animal farm to get the best gains. I've been Crypto Richie, Crypto Mischief. Peace. Don't get wrecked.